In today's meditation, we are going to do a gratitude meditation, but starting with some open awareness and then moving along into the gratitude piece. So to get started, go ahead and close your eyes and find yourself in a comfortable position, upright, but relaxed and present. And just noticing what you're coming into this meditation with. Bring some extra kindness, compassion, gentleness to whatever you might be experiencing right now. Any physical sensations, any physical discomfort, any mental chatter, mental discomfort, any emotions and emotional discomfort. Not trying to push it away, but instead creating this safe, soothing container that can hold whatever you're experiencing in this moment, that can recognize its temporary nature. And we'll start to focus on the breath, grounding us in this moment. So we'll start by inhaling to the count of 4, holding to the count of 5, and then slowly exhaling through the mouth to the count of 7. Starting together, inhaling in, holding, and exhaling out, releasing. Again, inhaling in, holding, and exhaling through the mouth, releasing. And doing this a few more times on your own. Inhaling in to the count of 4, holding to the count of 5, and exhaling to the count of 7. And you can choose different lengths for the inhale and exhale. All that really matters is that we exhale out for longer than we inhale. I'm just feeling the body relaxing with each out breath. And one more time on your own. Letting your breath return to its natural state. And then becoming aware of awareness. So this vast empty space in which sensations arise, thoughts arise, sounds arise. And in this vast, spacious awareness, we have the ability to hold these all as they arise, stay for some time, and pass away. We don't have to identify with the thoughts. We notice that they're constantly changing, and we don't really have control over what thought is arising. helps us to depersonalize it a bit. We can hold the sounds that arise, good sounds, bad sounds, knowing that they too are temporary, arising, staying for some time, and then passing. And so too with body sensations. Just noticing the dance of sensations across the body, some pleasant, some unpleasant. So can you stay with this vast, spacious awareness that notices the emptiness, the fleeting nature of these inputs, these sense objects, the thoughts, the sounds, the sensations, and is able to maintain some equanimity through it all. So we're not pushing anything away. We're noticing whatever's arising and not identifying with it too much. Keeping in mind its fleeting, impermanent nature, whether it's sensations, sounds, thoughts, or emotions. We are the vast awareness that can hold it all. I'm just noticing when we get caught. Are we identifying too much with a thought? Are we projecting into the future, ruminating about the past? What action are we engaging in that takes us away from the present, takes us away from the wisdom that everything is changing? So we don't have to push away or cling so tightly. We can rest in the vast, spacious awareness, imagining our bodies instead like a large lake or the expanse of air, not so tightly confined, not so identified with me, mine, and just open to whatever is arising, knowing you are safe in this moment. And noticing how freeing this vast, open awareness can be. We're not trying to control the situation. We're not projecting worst case scenarios into the future. The freedom that's here when we can just be with whatever is arising. So rather than needing to have the perfect conditions to be free, we can be free in this moment, no matter what is arising. An unpleasant sound arises, and we know that it won't stay like this forever. We can hold it for the time that it's here. An unpleasant sensation, experience occurs. And so too do we know that this is temporary. There's no use in trying to push it away. It will leave on its own. There's no use to clinging to it. Just letting whatever is arising, and letting whatever is passing to pass. And if it's possible, tapping into this fundamental feeling of okayness, that nothing needs to change in this moment, that this moment is perfect as it is. We live in a society obsessed with fixing, with doing. And what if just in this moment there was nothing to fix, nothing you have to do? That to be present with whatever is here is all that we need to be doing. Bringing some extra kindness or compassion to any experience, to any moment you think would benefit from it. So when unpleasant things arise, rather than pushing them away, we stay with them with compassion, with curiosity, with care, with whatever we need to be able to hold the moment. And we're going to start to slowly shift to the gratitude portion of this meditation. So, in this free, expansive state, just noticing what you feel grateful for. And it can be big or small. Grateful for sunshine. Grateful for loved ones, for pets. Grateful for a warm meal. Grateful for water and electricity. Grateful for joy and meaning. Grateful for poetry, for music, for the arts. And just see where your mind goes when you think about all the things you're grateful for. And perhaps taking that extra step of noticing all the things that had to happen for you to have this thing that you're grateful for. For food, all the people who had to grow the food, transport the food, stock the shelves of the supermarket. For the plants, everyone who had to tend to them, the water, the sunshine. For people in your life and the people who influence those people. So noticing that everything you feel grateful for has so many other roots to things that you could feel even more gratitude for. These things we're grateful for wouldn't be possible without the people, the elements that made them happen. And just noticing your heart expanding, feeling the gratitude, acknowledging everything that went into the thing that you feel gratitude for, and perhaps starting to feel connected to all the people who've contributed to your happiness. People you know, people you don't know, people you probably will never cross paths with, and yet they've played this role. And so too have you played a role. Everyone that you've touched, who's then touched someone else. All the things that you've done to help make your community, your work, the area you live in a better place. That smile that you give to someone as you're passing by that maybe changes their day. All the micro elements that contribute to the overall gratitude everyone is feeling. And see if there is a visual that comes to mind, some expression of this gratitude or this interconnectedness, this way that we are all helping each other directly and indirectly. And then again, feeling the expansion in the heart. Every moment, every micro moment is a chance to bring more gratitude or joy to someone else's life. Every moment of presence that we have in our own life, appreciating the gifts that are here, is a chance to increase our own joy. And now, in a moment, as we stay in this meditative space, we're going to engage in the create portion. So feel free to take out a pen, colored pencils, paints, And bring to paper whatever comes to mind as you think about this interconnected gratitude, or maybe the spaciousness that we meditated on in the beginning. However you want to commemorate or remember the feelings, the sensations of this meditation. So I'll give us a few minutes and then we'll come back to the group. And slowly starting to finish your last sentence or your last painting mark, scribble, just taking a look at what you created. And maybe there's something coming up for you as you view what's on this piece of paper. Maybe some words you want to jot down to remember this feeling of gratitude and openness and spaciousness. How can you let this permeate through the rest of your day, remembering that the micro interactions, the micro moments have a huge impact on our overall collective gratitude and happiness. Thank you, everyone, and have a great Monday.